18 WJTS Sports presents Jasper Wildcats versus the Evansville Reitz Panthers. This game is brought to you by
Carpet Warehouse, DuBois County Tire and Supply, Ubilar & Sons, Maringer's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning.
Now let's go down to the court.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Jasper High School basketball here on 18 WJTS. I'm Kurt Gutgsell, filling in for Craig Schneider, along with Jason Stamm. The Jasper Wildcats finally back out on the court. They will entertain the Reitz Panthers in a SIAC ball game. The Cats 1-3. The Panthers just 1-0 on the season. Jason, it's been a long time since the Wildcats last played, December 12th at the River City Classic against the Heritage Hills Patriots. Even longer for the Reitz Panthers. They have not played since December 4th when they fell to Vincennes Lincoln. It's almost like a season opener all over again.
Yeah, it is, Kurt. They, both teams have had a long layoff, and, you as a coach, you don't know what to expect. You've been practicing, and when you get the opportunity to get back out here on the floor, you don't have any idea what's going to go on. So, but it's good to be back. It's good to have the opportunity to get a play again. So we'll just have to see what happens.
So far Jasper's had a very tough schedule. Linton, Lagodi, they beat Memorial and then fell to Heritage Hills. So it's a wild year in basketball. A lot of good teams, and the Wildcats just trying to get back on track, not only playing but playing a really tough schedule to boot.
Yeah, like you said, the first part of their schedule's been tough, but as a coach, you look forward to that. You get some challenges, and you get to see what your team's made of. Coach Gable's had the opportunity to get to play a lot of players, a lot of minutes in the games. With the injury to Berger, he's back now, so some of these guys got some valuable experience.
Isaac Day, Tanner Ernie, Caleb Berger, Isaac Heim, and Jace Goodhue will be in the starting lineup for the Cats. Michael Adams coaches Reitz in his 31st year overall and 28th on the hill, 370 and 252. The Panthers, their main guy is Owen Deese, a 6'7 senior. Of course, they're without Christian Lander, who reclassified and went on to IU, so they could possibly have him in the lineup. And the Cats and Reitz have played some epic basketball games a couple of years ago. The Wildcats won the sectional in that championship game over Reitz. The Panthers won the last meeting, 75-67, last November 30th. So we're ready for action. The Wildcats break their huddle. They'll wear the white uniforms trimmed in very light gold. The Panthers in the navy blue with the white uniform numbers, and McHugh will bring it in the forecourt for the Panthers. We'll see how the Wildcats play them defensively. And Reitz with Deese and Shippard in there, they're a very good tandem as far as size is concerned for the Panthers. Deese tries to go down the lane out to Higgs. He'll fire a triple and bang it home from the right side. That's Isaac Higgs.
Yeah, they've got some size, so, we're going to have to do a good job of keeping them off the board and limiting them to one shot.
See how the Cats' offense works here after the long layoff. As Day goes out to Heim, he'll slant it to the elbow and then drive it inside. Ball batted around, picked out of there by the Wildcats. Ernie down right of lane, lays it up and in.
Tanner's done a very good job of that in this young season so far, of being aggressive when he gets the basketball. He's been attacking the basket and doing a very good job of it.
Panthers by one, 7:04 to go here in the first quarter. Glad you could join us tonight on 18 WJTS. Higgs, they throw it around the outside. Shippard, short corner, left side to Deese. He backs down against Ernie, tries to isolate toward the paint, turns middle. Little fall-away jumper's good for Owen Deese.
Tanner's going to have his work cut out tonight. He's given up quite a bit, 6 inches or so, and Deese is a nice little player.
No doubt he's a Division I type of guy. Several offers on the table. Day bottled up out front, goes on the high right hash mark to Heim. Cats down 5-2. Swing it out to Ernie, jump stops in the paint out to Berger, shot fake, one dribble. Now back out to Ernie, Deese on him. Cats trying to work some continuity here and get something offensively off of screen. Day goes baseline. Goodhue dives toward the lane, little up and under, missed it. Did the toughest part of the move, but missed the shot, and the Panthers got it now, whistling a foul at midcourt.
Yeah, he did.
Good move.
Jace made a good move down there. He just didn't finish it. You can't fault him for the effort, but you got to finish that when you do that.
Well, the foul will go against Day, his first, team's first. Reitz leading 5-2. McHugh gets it back out to Deese. Higgs to his brother. He pops the jumper short off the rim, no good. Berger clears the rebound for the Cats, down 5-2 here with 5:47 to go in the first quarter here on 18 WJTS. Down the lane, Day throws up a wild shot, hits the underside of the rim, and the Panthers get it. McHugh down the lane, comes to the right block, it's cut off, brings it back out on top. Shipper will pop the three. He misses it hard off the back rim, and the Wildcats get the rebound. Day down the left side, gets loose toward the paint, brings it back out. Cats try to work it offensively, down 5-2. Heim with it, spins to the free throw line, gets cut off, and it's going to be an over and back. Wildcats commit the turnover. Didn't try to probe for a good shot there, but turned it over.
That's 3 minutes. That's the first turnover of the game. So, I mean, you don't know what to expect when teams haven't played for this long. So,
man, it's been amazing, and that's not just Jasper and Reitz. It's all across the board. You just never know when you're going to play, when you're going to be able to practice, and who's going to be there.
Yep, you're exactly right.
It's depending on when is your time. Shipper, a good outside shooter, he knocks it home from 15 at the free throw line, and the Panthers lead 7-2.
I think Wright's had some pretty high expectations for this season, like you said earlier. You know, you put Lander on this team, and they're definitely.
Now the Cats turn it over on a 5 count. Wallace into the game for the Cats. Also Jack Albrand for the Panthers, who usually don't go very deep. KT Tinson will check into the game for Wrights. Also Jarvis in for Coach Adams and the Panthers. Coached his first 3 years of varsity basketball at Washington Catholic, taking over for Ken Schulteis when Kenny left for Jasper. And the last 28 at Wrights. Down the lane, McHugh throws up a wild shot, rolls around the rim, no good. Cleared by the Wildcats. Day at high gear down the right side. Strong, aggressive move. Cats trying to dump it back toward the middle. A whistle and a foul inside, and an and one for Goodhue.
Goodhue did a good job of catching that pass. It was kind of an errant pass that Ernie got up off his feet and didn't have much to do with it. And kind of flung it up there, and Goodhue did a nice job of catching it and finishing.
Makes it a 7-4 game. Goodhue for the and one free throw. It's in the air off the back rim, no good. Rebounded by the Panthers. Rides with it all the way down the lane. Little short jumper in the lane is good by Higgs. That was Ethan Higgs. 9-4 Panthers +5 here with 4:05 to go in the first quarter. Cats with the basketball. They throw it into the post, collected.
Foley's in.
Foley gets the double down, and he just plowed like a tight end for a charging foul. Yeah, John said he'll play about 10 guys, just try to get back into the flow and see what combination works here.
Yeah, that's, you know, like I said, so far this early season, he's moved guys around, played a lot of different guys.
Press, Tinson on the back end, walked with it. And it's back to the Wildcats, so the press helps that time. Try to speed Wrights up or get them to throw the ball away at a certain point. Shippert back in. Well, they had 2 guys trying to come in at the same time. Now they'll report to the scorer's bench, which is always important instead of just going right in like a hockey player.
Yeah.
Check in with Kenny and those guys down there. 9-4, Cats down by 5, 3:44 to go first quarter. Day, the point guard for Jasper, Wrights in that man-to-man. Jasper tried to get a good shot, work it around the outside. Day at the top of the point, uses a shot fake. Cats running guys to the middle of that defense. Foley posting up inside now. Cats go out to Heim, and they'll recycle that offense. Ernie glides inside, a whistle and a collision and a blocking foul on Wrights. So whistle and a foul.
I believe Higgs is going to pick that one up.
Yep, that's Isaac Higgs.
Heichelbeck's in for Jasper, as well as Spencer Englert.
Cats inbound the basketball, whistle, ball knocked out of bounds.
We looked a little confused on that inbounds play. Wasn't enough movement to try to get somebody open.
Cats with it. Foley Backs down, gets a double team, dropped it, picked it back up. Jasper down 9-4. Get around the outside. Trying to find their way offensively. Allbrand baseline, shoots the jumper, no
Tough
good.
shot.
Rebounded by Owen Deese. 2:53 to go. Reitz throws it all the way over the top to Tinson, and he goes in and scores. He just threw the ball over the defense. If you miss a shot, got to sprint back defensively, and the Cats didn't do it there.
No, there's been a couple times that we haven't gotten back on defense, and I'm sure Coach Gable's not going to be too pleased with that.
I think it's Heichelbeck's first action of the season. You guys
It
see
is.
them a lot more than I do.
Yeah, Heichelbeck's just getting his first action.
So Tinson hits the and one free throw. The Panthers +8 here, 12-4 with 2:49 to go.
Going to pick up full court.
Heichelbeck tries to find an outlet man. Jasper with the basketball.
Jasper's got a big lineup in there for Jasper.
Right.
I mean, with Foley and
Gus,
Heichelbeck
yeah.
in there.
Jasper drives down the lane, a whistle and a foul. Aggressively
That's Ernie.
to the basket is Ernie.
Ernie being aggressive again, going to the hole.
Jarvis got the foul for the Panthers. That's his first. So the fouls are tied at 3 apiece, and Tanner Ernie at the line to shoot it twice. Free throw barely grazes the rim. He'll have another. 2:32 to go here in the opening stanza. Ernie's second charity toss.
Day's going to
Is
check
good.
check back in for Ernie.
Cats were supposed to play at Lincoln on Friday, but Lincoln's got some COVID problems, so that game has been postponed until a later date. Jasper and North here on Saturday night. Inside, a little turnaround jumper by Jarvis. He got all the way to the basket, and the Cats control the rebound. Bring it out to Heichelbeck. He jumps it into the corner. Cats down 12-5, trying to find some offense here. Day rises, right elbow, off the rim, no good. Owen Deese down with the rebound for the Reitz Panthers, and he drives it up and palm of the basketball. Got a little fancy with the dribble. And it is back to the Cats. Caleb Berger checks back in for the Cats. Also re-entering is Ethan Higgs. Again, both these coaches just trying to find 5 guys that click here after this long layoff.
Well, I think, one of the big things when you have that long layoff, guys lose their legs. They didn't do a lot of conditioning and things like that. So, you got to try to keep them as fresh as what you can.
Cats turning over on the sideline. Another miscue with the basketball. 1:55 to go in the first. So, yeah, North will be in here Saturday night. That game will air Sunday at 1. Again, they'll reschedule the Lincoln game. They've rescheduled several games, including Southridge, in here next Tuesday night in a makeup game. That game postponed a couple of different times, one for football, the other for COVID. Deese, again, palm the basketball, gets loose with the ball, and and sometimes if you get that certain officiating crew, they may call that more than some guys.
Oh yeah, that it's a judgment call a lot of times, and like you said, you get one crew that's going to call it. There's some players can be have a rough go of it that night.
Yeah, if you're just used to it, and some those are tough habits to break.
Yeah, they are.
Day with the basketball. Jasper down by 7 here. They punch it in the post. Foley, big turn inside. Nice power move by Foley. That's what he gives you. I mean, strong inside.
He's a big, strong kid in there. I mean, he's very athletic.
12-7. Now we've got to travel. They've turned the ball over 3 straight times, just kind of unforced errors as Goodhue comes in for Heichelbeck. Cats, though, have not taken advantage of the Reitz turnovers. It's 12-7 here with 1:18 to go in the first quarter. Day will glide it into the backcourt, has it out near the volleyball line, shuffles it off to Caleb Berger with 1:06 to play. Again, Foley, right block, fall away jumper, no good, went falling away from the basket instead of up and in on Shippert. He outlets to Deese. He'll crank a 3. It clanks off the rim, no good. Long rebound by McReynolds into the game for the Panthers. Shippert had it stripped away and out of bounds. It's going to stay on the right side of the floor. Ernie back in for the Cats. Englert out. So the Panthers inbound on their end of the floor. Deese gets it on the inbounds pass, and he kisses it off the glass. Owen Deese with 4, and it's 14-7, under 50 to play here in the first quarter. Foley into the corner. Cats move that basketball.
Nice job of moving the ball.
Yeah, they're trying to get that defense off mark for the Panthers. Skip it outside, down the lane. Nice take, a whistle and a foul, and the Cats are going back to the line.
Again, we're being aggressive and going to the hole. Doing a good job of getting to the basket and getting fouled.
Berger at the line. Again, he has battled some injury problems as he splashes home the first free throw. Cats get on the board. It's 14-8 with 27.2 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Kurt Gutgsell, Jason Stamm. Jasper basketball here on 18 WJTS. Berger hits both free throws, gets the Cats on the board here. Cats pressing Reitz here. Shippert, their big man, puts it on the floor once, gets it to Deese. He brings it up the left side with a spin, dives into the lane off the glass, and he made it look easy.
Yeah, he did. That's not an easy play, and he made it look a lot easier
kind
than
of a one-man press breaker. Cats on the other end with 8 seconds. See what kind of end-of-quarter shot they can manufacture here. Long jumper deep. Right side is up and good by Tanner Ernie as the Cats close the quarter with a 3 to make it 16-12 after one quarter. We'll be back with the second quarter right after this on 18 WJTS. Kurt Gutgsell with Jason Stamm. Cats after one quarter trail 16-12. Kind of made a little run at the end of the quarter there to cut it to 4.
Yeah, we did. Reitz turned the ball over a couple times, and we were able to capitalize on it a few times. So,
Wildcats down 4 with the ball to begin the second quarter here at JHS Gym. In the crowd, basically parents and siblings only. Here in the first part of January, Day goes down the lane, lost control of the ball. They get it in the corner to Berger. He rises up and hits it.
We've shot the ball pretty well this year from the outside with the threes. He got away with a walk.
1 point game. Yep, you're right. Deese into the corner. Shippert, shot fake, skips it on the other end of the floor to McReynolds, and he walks with it. They've had several traveling calls and a few carries here so far in the game so far. Again, Jasper just 1-3 with 4 games under their belt. This is Reitz's second game. They beat Lincoln in their only game back on December 4th. Cats were supposed to play Lincoln again on Friday, but that game has been postponed. 7:10 to go, second quarter, 16-15. Wildcats on top. Day with it. Dribbles it with his left hand, now back to the right. Shovels it off to the deep left wing. Heim tries to drive it baseline, wheels around some defenders, lost the defense. Now they get it in the lane. Little short jumper is up and good by Ernie.
Goodyear was, again, we're aggressive going to the basket.
I think Jace was surprised that he was wide open as McReynolds gets loose on the other end, and he misses the layup, and the Cats get the rebound. Yeah, on the other end, the Wildcats had an easy layup opportunity as well. 17-16, Cats up by 1 here. Nice cut by Day inside, puts it up off the glass, no good. Rebound inside Jasper, they kick it back in the corner. 3 in the air, no good, and the Reitz Panthers get the long rebound. The big man Shippert up the right side in front of the Wildcat bench. Jasper up 1 with 6:11 to go in the second quarter. Panthers with it, McHugh bounces out to Shippert, now to Deese on the deep left side. Leaves it off for Higgs. Higgs out to McHugh. 5:54 to go until halftime. McReynolds 3 right side, missed it badly. Long rebound. Controlled by the Cats. Ernie up the floor to Berger in the left corner near the Reitz bench. 17-16. Cats up 1. Nice back cut by Day. Hops into the lane and scores.
Jasper's doing a good job. They're patient. They're running their offense, letting things develop out of it.
Made a little comeback here. They get it down to Higgs. He gets double teamed in the post, and Jasper gets called for a hold. Just their 4th team foul. Berger gets the foul on the dig down.
We've got a whole group coming in here. Heichelbeck, Heim, Allbrand are in. Goodhue, Foley, and Berger are out.
Reitz also some substitutions. Yeah, they need a traffic light at that scorer's bench tonight.
Yeah, it looks like it.
19-16, Cats up by 3. Higgs in the lane, wild runner off the back rim, no good. Heichelbeck, nice outlet ahead. Cats want to run. They get it down to Day on a nice pass, and Day lays it in. 21-16, Panthers trail here. Michael Adams, I believe, wants a timeout, and he's going to get it. 5:07 to go in the second quarter. It's a 30. We'll stay here with 5:07 to go. So Cats jump out and lead by 5.
Yeah, we're being aggressive, going to the basket, doing a good job with that. Reitz has kind of went cold down here on the offensive end. They're getting some shots. Some of them aren't the best looking shots, but they're getting shots, not hitting them. So we're doing a good job of capitalizing on the other end with it.
The Wildcats lost that opener to Linton. Then the next night played a very good Lagodi team, fell to them. Then they beat Memorial. Then the next day at the River City Showcase, lost to Heritage Hills 54-39. That's the 4 games in the books for the Cats as Reitz after the timeout. We'll bring it in, see if Michael Adams settled his ball club down. Diesel jog it up the left side, skip it out to Higgs. Higgs into the lane all the way to the basket, got it and one. Again, the lane just opened up. Nobody stepped in.
I don't know much about the Higgs kid, but to me it looks like he's a slasher and a driver. He likes to get to the basket. He's done a very good job of it here the last couple trips down the floor. Fortunately, he didn't convert the others.
Ethan's a 6'4 senior. Isaac a 6'1 sophomore. So they get the 3-point play. Foley back in here for the Cats. Heim to inbound. Wright's going to pick up some pressure. Baseball pass ahead for Jasper. Cats corral the ball inside. Ernie gets it into Heim. He lays it up, no good, but got fouled. Jasper just threw it right over the top, and Wrights was pressuring underneath the basket on this end.
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't catch who took it out, but whoever it was made a nice baseball pass down the floor.
So Heim with the Cats up 2 at the free throw line. Hits the first free throw. Isaac, his first points of the game.
Englert's going to check in for Day.
22-19 Jasper here. 4:51 to go second quarter. Next free throw on the way. It's also good for Heim. Jasper enjoying a 4-point lead. Once again, the press is on for the Cats. They throw it over the top to Tinson. He goes inside, waits for the defense to go by, and Tinson scores.
That was a little bit too easy there.
Yeah, they made that one pass, and it was over.
Somebody let the defense or the offense get behind them.
Cats too hard to pass inside, and Deese goes running the floor, and he lays it up and in. They'll hit you in a hurry. Deese with 8, and just like that, we're tied at 23.
Yeah, Wright's kind of turning on the heat a little bit.
Now a scramble. Deese tried to steal the ball, and he was mad. He nearly had the steal.
Yeah, I think
then he got the foul called on him.
Yeah.
So the 16th foul for the Panthers with 4:17 to go in the half. The Wildcats will shoot one in the bonus on the next Panther personal foul. So they'll inbound to Ernie here, about midway home here.
Looks like they're gonna trap.
Ernie surveys the situation, then jumps it off. Cats get it inside, little nifty passing shot taken up, no good, inside by Connor. And the Panthers get the rebound, they throw it over the top. Higgs, reverse layup, and again, he took his time collecting that ball. A lot of guys get in a hurry after he was in a bad position, but found a way to get the ball in the basket.
He did, he took it, he like you said, he gathered himself, took a power dribble, and went up strong with the basketball.
Heim, right block, forces it up and scored. They did a nice job of recognizing him underneath the basket against that press. We're tied at 25. Panthers with Shippert in the paint. Kicks it back out to Higgs. He'll launch a 3 short. Long rebound for the Wildcats.
I don't think we want to get into this pace with them, though.
Yeah, Cats turning over on the travel. Carter Mundy into the game for the Wildcats. At times this year, he's been a really good sharpshooter.
He is. He's a very good shooter for Jasper. Young, sophomore. You know, his future's pretty bright.
25-25. Tinson with it. Out to Deese. Deese launches, top of the point. Missed everything but the floor, but Tinson saved it. Got it to Higgs. He'll pull up right elbow and hit it. That was the sophomore Higgs. Yep. He's got 5, including a 3, and the Panthers back up by 2. 2:55 to go until halftime. Cats work the ball with Heim. Shuffle it off into the corner. Englert, left side jumper from the elbow, no good. Owen Deese down for the rebound. Deese with it for the Panthers. He launches a 3, no good. Englert down at the rebound, throws the outlet pass ahead. Inside shot missed, rebounded up, no good for the Cats. And then Deese tried to throw it behind the back, threw it off one of his own guys and out of bounds, and Jasper will get it back. Goodhue and Day in. Heim and Englert will take seats. 27-25, Reitz by 2. 2:26 to go in the first half. Day with it left side. Deese again, just kind of a silly foul, a reach in. They Cats were about 30 feet away from the basket, right in front of the Reitz bench.
They're going to get him out. That's 2 on him. They don't want him to pick up his 3rd here before halftime.
Berger will come in for the Cats here. So the Cats have one in the bonus. It's Day. He's got 4 all here in the second quarter. Free throw no good. Rebounded by the Panthers. They can add to their lead here. Cats with just 5 team fouls, so 2 more before the bonus is in effect. Tinson, see where their scoring comes from without Deese on the floor. Higgs down the lane.
I'm guessing it's going to be one of the Higgs boys.
Shipper's a good player. Yep,
yeah.
Right side, puts it up, forces it up, and hit it. Well, that was a tough shot.
It was. Kind of got blocked, but he was strong enough to get it up to the rim.
29-25. Heim, right baseline. Cats bring it back out to Berger. Jasper with it. Day jumps into the lane.
Oh.
Defense went by him. He missed the shot, and Shipper clears the rebound. Panthers, again, lead by 4 after Jasper made a nice run here to start this second quarter. 1:26 to play until halftime. Tinson will throw it out deep. Tinson then got it back. Cats got caught staring at the ball. Man, you pass it away and cut, you're the most dangerous guy in basketball.
They kind of run that little slip screen. Yeah. You know, he threw the ball to him, went to set a screen, and instead of setting the screen, he slipped and went to the hole, and they did a very nice job of finding him.
Well, a foul against the Cats. It's going to go against Mundy, and Tinson at the line for the and one, 31-25. Cats not finishing this half strong as Tinson hits the free throw. As much work as they got done at the beginning of this quarter, they kind of let it slip away here, getting into a little faster paced game.
It's been kind of a game of runs. You know, Reitz started in one, and then Jasper did a good job, and now Reitz is back in one. And like you said, I think we got caught up in trying to play too fast a pace for us.
Jasper with 1:10 to go. They get it in the post of Foley. He turns middle, kicks it opposite the Berger. Shot fake. He drives it inside, runs into some tall timber. Now Foley back into the lane, goes up and under with the left hand and scores.
It's a nice move. You know, he's going to the right, stops, comes back to the left, makes a nice underhand shot.
32-27. Reitz beats Jasper back down the floor in a blocking foul as McHugh went right to the basket. Again, you score on one end, you got to sprint back because this Reitz team really pushes the issue.
That's exactly right. You know, and we've gotten caught a couple times with that, you know, and we got, like you said, whether you score or not, you got to get back.
Free throw is up and good by McHugh. Jade McHugh, he's a 6'1 senior.
And Wright's a possible sectional foe. That sectional is going to be, once again, very good in that 4A deal down at Evansville as McHugh hits the other one. North, a really good team.
Yeah, I saw Harrison played the other night.
Yeah, they're getting better.
Yeah.
Down in the lane, Wildcats get at the ball to Day against that Reitz press, and Day gets the bucket, 34-29 with 38 seconds to go here in the half.
Reitz's press has been our best offense.
Yeah.
I mean, they press and we get down the floor and score.
All alone in the corner, McReynolds throws up a three, no good, rebounded by McHugh inside. He took it up, had it stripped away nicely by good defense. It's out of bounds. Reitz took a quick shot right there. So the Panthers will bring it in, end zone out of bounds with 23.8 seconds to go. McHugh looks. Throws it in on the baseline. Higgs jumps it out. Mike Adams says one shot here with 18 seconds to go here in the half. His team up by 5. Cats try to defend here at the end of the quarter. Tinson's going to put a little screen on for McHugh. Little pick and pop to McReynolds. He fires up a three, no good. His time expires. Had a pretty good look, but couldn't get it to fall.
Yeah, he did. You know, they had a set play to run there to end the quarter, and they did. Ran it and just missed the shot.
34-29, Reitz leads here at the break. We'll step aside here on 18 WJTS. When we come back, we'll have scoring and second half action right after this. Back for the second half. Wildcats trail 34-29. Not a bad first half, Jason. The Cats had their little run at the start of the second quarter and got back in it, but Reitz kind of won the end of the half.
Yeah, it was kind of a tale of two halves. The second quarter, you know, like you said, we come out and made a nice run, but then we didn't maintain that, and we let them right back.
So the Panthers up 5 will have the ball to begin the second half. Shippert with it back to the basket near the right wing, hands it off to Owen Deese. He skips it left side of McHugh. He loads up a three, and he hits it right off the bat. McHugh has 5. And it's 37-29 Panthers. Berger with it on the hold right side, drives right baseline, kicks it opposite, ball batted away. Deese gets it, and he just heaves it up the floor. McHugh straddling the sideline like Jerry Rice, couldn't haul it in, and it trickles out of bounds. Man, Deese just wound up and chucked it, and that's the thing to do. You don't throw it underneath the other team's basket. You throw as far as you can, and hopefully somebody's there.
Throw it down there, and hope, like you said, hopefully one of your guys will run it down. Even if they don't, you're not. They got to bring the ball all the way up the floor to be able to score.
That's the number one rule. Don't throw the ball underneath the other team's basket. Berger with it for the Wildcats. Out to Day. Day works with the left side on the dribble, penetrates into the middle, trying to get a shot off, brings it back out to Ernie. 37-29, Reitz on top. Berger off to Ernie for the Cats. Ernie with the basketball. 6:50 to go, third quarter. 37-29 Panthers. Day gets loose right side, blows by and gets the bucket, and he'll have the and one free throw opportunity. Day with his 8th of the game.
Isaac did a good job of taking that to the hole, but Goodhue did an outstanding job. He was posted on the low block. He seen Day coming, and he kind of cleared up to the high elbow and got his guy and him out of the way and let Day go all the way to the hoop.
McHugh gets the foul. Free throw no good. Battle for the rebound. A jump ball called, and the possession arrow in the direction of the Jasper Wildcats.
We need a good look here and get a bucket.
Day rises off the inbound play, misses. Goodhue goes up and under right side, and he walked with it.
Yeah, he did. He tried to make a good move, but just got too carried away with it.
37-31. Panthers lead. Again, the Cats pressing. Owen Deese with it in front of the Cat bench. Comes to a stop. Higgs, free throw line, right elbow, shoots and scores. Man, he's a good looking outside shooter, Higgs, the senior. We've got a whistle, and John Gable wants a quick timeout here with 6:25 to go in the third quarter. 39-31. Panthers will step aside here on 18 WJTS. Back out at JHS, 39-31. The Cats down by 8 here. Not a good start for the second half for the Cats as Day will bring it into the forecourt. Bring it out top to Ernie now Berger. Little trap, ball batted away. Cats pick it up, then Higgs knocks the ball away out of bounds. Cats will recycle underneath their own hoop.
We kind of got lucky there. We got a couple sloppy passes, but we were able to maintain possession.
Got to be patient here and get some good offense going. Again, the Cats with North on Saturday. The Lincoln game on Friday has been postponed. The next Tuesday, a makeup game with Southridge out here at JHS Gym. Goodhue near the Cat bench with 5:58 to go in the third. Shippert, their big man, out on him. Cats are down 39-31 here in the third quarter, probing the outside against this Reitz defense. Could see the Panthers later on in the tournament. Day goes underneath. Heim forces it up. No good, or Goodhue, I should say. And whistling a foul, and Jace will be at the line to shoot two.
Jace did a good job of attacking the defense there. Wasn't really sold on the foul, but the official did. So, but he did go into him and force the issue.
Gavin Shippert, their big man, got the foul.
Foley's in for Isaac Heim.
Goodhue will have another free throw. He hits the first, 39-32. Next free throw is on the way, good as well. 6-point advantage for the Panthers. Cats once again pressure. Higgs
the backside's
brings it up into the corner. McHugh, one dribble out to Deese. He'll fire a three. Rattles out, no good. Long rebound by the Wildcats. They push it up the left side into the lane. Day, little up and under scoop, and he got it. Good body control by Day. He's into double figures with 10. Again, Reitz breaks the press. Deese in the middle, down to Shippert. Blocked away, inside by Foley. He sent it right out of there. Shippert thought he had an easy two, but Foley said nope. Now on the other end, Cats force it up. Shippert got the rebound. He got tripped, but no, they're going to whistle a travel on Shippert. He can't believe it. He said, I wouldn't have fell down if I wouldn't have got pushed.
Yeah.
Allbrand into the game for the Cats. Also, Heichelbeck will check in.
I think I agree with Shippert there.
He tried to lead that fast break. 39-35, Cats down by 4. They'll have an end zone out of bounds underneath their hoop with 4:59 to go in the third quarter. Foley has it. Gets it to Day. Day works it into a trap, leaves it off in the post of Foley on the baseline. He goes back out top. Allbrand goes to Heichelbeck. He spins, whirls inside, picks up the dribble, goes to Day. Little pick and roll for Heichelbeck. They missed him twice. Reitz picked it out of there. McHugh on the other end, lays it up and in and one. It's one of those deals. You're going to foul that guy, send him into the bleachers. Yeah. Don't let him have the easy two.
You either got to let him go and have the 2 points, or like you said, hammer him so he can't even get the shot off.
Well, the Cats tried a little pick and roll with Heichelbeck, missed him on the look, and then they threw the next one late. And the Reitz Panthers has got it and outletted it up over the defense. McHugh with the free throw, and he hits it.
That's a big turn of possession there. You know,
yeah,
we had the ball and looking to cut into the lead, and then all of a sudden you turn it over and they get 3 out of it.
Reitz back taps. They steal the ball on the press, and here comes Deese. Deese glides in the lane, drew some contact, missed it. Panther bench wanted a foul. Cats pick it out of there. They bring it up the floor. Jasper with a nice run, and Day gets the layup on a good pass by Ernie.
He did a good job there of attacking.
Jack Allbrand, I should say. Hugh on the other end got hammered going to the basket. His pace, once again, getting back up hot and heavy here.
Yeah, getting up and down the floor again.
So at the line for the Panthers will be McHugh. He's got 6 in the quarter and 8 for the game. He's been out there in the middle of this little second half run. It's 42-37. Free throw up is good. And talked about it during the break. Man, we're in these quiet gyms and it seems like everybody's listening to us. But just what we have to do here to get these games going here.
And we talked about that earlier in the season. It's all about giving the kids the opportunity to get out here and play. Whether they don't care whether they're playing in front of 20 fans or 200.
Some games are sparse anyway.
Yeah.
On a Tuesday night in regular times. On the other end, Ernie just breaks the press. The Cats do, and he gets the nice pass. He's got 10, 44, 39. Both teams pressing, giving up some baskets. Now Foley knocks it away from Deese. Englert into the game for the Cats. Day will come out for Jasper with 3:48 to go in the third. Again, the fall in football, it looked like, the crowd was in it and they were there being outside, so you really didn't notice it. But basketball, a little different. Higgs down the lane, puts it up. Foley again, a block, but McHugh was right there. Nobody blocked him off. He's having a career here in the third quarter. It's 46-39 Panthers. Jasper with it, Foley in the corner. Nice bounce pass, but it took too big a hop for Jack to handle. Down the other end, Tinson ran the floor, and he lays it up and in.
That was a nice, about 35-foot bounce pass. I don't know how it got through there, but.
And that was good fast break basketball for the Panthers. Cats try to center the ball. Ball knocked away by Deese. And again, he throws it up over the top to Tinson. He lays it up and in. Boy, they don't mess around. They get that ball out off steals. 50-39 Panthers.
Yeah, we got to do a better job of taking care of the basketball. That's what it comes down to.
Eichelbeck gets it ahead. John Gable wants a 30 again. Get one of these fast-paced games, you better get layups or it's going the other way for layups on the Panthers side.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
So, again, the Lincoln game postponed for Friday, so Jasper back out here Saturday with North. Game will air Sunday at 1. Again, next Tuesday it'll be Jasper and Southridge in a makeup game. That game will air next Wednesday night. As the Raiders come to JHS, they're only meeting with the Wildcats. January, February might be busy with makeup games. You will try to take care of those conference games. I know later on the Central game that was postponed will be made up at a later date. I think that was going to slide into that girls sectional Saturday where Jasper was originally supposed to play Heritage Hills.
I think that's Boonville.
Yeah, okay, you're right. Yeah, it's Boonville.
I think that's the Boonville
that's right,
game.
because they've entertained thoughts of playing Heritage Hills twice, but they played them once, so now they shifted around to get that Central game and the Boonville game back in there.
Well, I was talking with Brian Lewis earlier. You look at the stands. You can play on a Tuesday, Thursday night. It doesn't make any difference.
Right.
Yeah,
you're
just to get games in.
Yeah, there are going to be some unconventional times as well. Some Wednesdays, maybe some Thursdays. As Berger warm-up jumper from the elbow, no good. Albrand got the rebound, but some WWE underneath the basket as Foley got tangled up in there. Let's see if it's going to be Connor. Yeah, he's going to get his third. Goodhue will check back in. 11-point Panther lead here with 2:37 to go in the third. Again, Jasper's some pressure. Reitz trying to navigate it. Now whistle and a foul as Deese. One-man press breaker brings it up the sideline. So the foul was on Englert, his first. Team's fourth with 2:25 to go in the third. Panthers with it. Jarvis back into the game. Higgs, again, right elbow rises up, no good. Rebounded by the Cats. Eichelbeck down, up the floor to Berger. Berger inside the arc. Back to Eichelbeck. He'll launch a three, and the big man hits it.
He can shoot it. He gets, in the rhythm there. He caught it, feet set, ready to shoot. He can step up and hit him.
50-42, Cats by 8. Higgs into the corner to Shippert. Back out to Higgs for the Panthers. 1:48 to go in the third quarter. Jasper down 8. Reitz with the ball. Baseline to Deese. He turns middle, puts it up with the right hand. Wanted contact. Shot no good. Now the Cats throw it away underneath the basket like we talked about earlier, and Deese got the bucket.
Yep, can't do that.
52-42. Cats the other way. Berger in the lane. Shipper went straight up, blocked it. Up the floor to Tinson. He's been the guy on the back end of that defense all night. He misses the layup, but he got fouled. I think once that ball goes up, Tinson just flies down the floor.
Yeah, he does. He takes off, and they look to outlet. You know, they know he's going to be down there, so they look to turn and chuck it to him, and does a very good job of running the floor.
So Tinson at the line. 1:20 to go in the third. A couple of dribbles. A lefty fires it up. Clanks off the rim, no good.
Lundy's in, Day's in. Allbrand and Englert are out.
So
it's a full-time job just keeping track of who's coming in and out of the game.
Yep, Tinson misses both free throws, so the Cats get a break there. 1:17 to go. Here now we have a whistle and a foul on the Panthers. Again, trying to slap on the pressure.
Jarvis, I think, is going to pick that one up.
Jarvis gets it. Team's third, 52-42, Reitz by 10. Final 1:17 to go in the third. Q back into the game for Reitz. Jasper trying to navigate the Panther press here. Day with it for Jasper, ahead to Caleb Berger. 1:09 to go third quarter. Day with it out front. Nice pass into the post, collision. Goodhue backs his man down, turns and shoots.
Yeah, he's got a mismatch there. He's got Tinson guarding him, and Tinson's only, I don't know what he goes, 6'1".
Jay's a lot stronger in there too.
Oh yeah, definitely.
52-44, final 45 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Jasper trails Reitz, trying to spread the floor just a bit. Deese.
This is a mismatch too.
See what Deese does. He's at the deep right hash mark with 27 seconds to go. Puts it on the floor, goes baseline. Big hop in the lane, lays it up and in. Man, he has a strong take by Owen Deese. He's got 12. Man, it's weird how a guy can get to the basket without any help from the defense when he's out there near the timeline. It was like, again, 2 dribbles, a hop, and sometimes guys got to step in there and knock him off his path.
Yeah, I mean, you got to realize who's going to get the ball, who's going to try to do something. And like you said, there was no defense to help. A guy like Deese, nobody can guard him by himself.
Yeah, and you got to know it's coming now. A whistle before the ball is inbounded. Again, in this press, McHugh gets the foul, his second, team's fourth. 19 seconds to go here in the third. Cats again trying to navigate the Reitz pressure on the full court. They get it over the top to Berger. Hands it back to Day. He'll circle it out with 15. See what kind of action the Wildcats use here. Berger out top to Heichelbeck. Looked to get in the post to Goodhue with 6. Cats trying not to kill the clock at the end of the quarter. Berger out to Day. 3 in the air, right wing. No good as time expires. After 3, the Panthers on top of the Wildcats, 54-34. We'll step aside. We'll have more basketball right after this on 18 WJTS. Back for the fourth quarter, Kurt Gutgsell filling in for Craig Schneider along with Jason Stamm. Jeremy Markos high above courtside. With the video, 54-44. Cats trail the Reitz Panthers here in the SIAC basketball game. Possible sectional foes later on at North High School when the tournament rolls around, we hope. Deese with the right corner. He quickly rises up. Short with the shot. Shippert got the rebound, but we'll see if he pushed off to get that rebound or it's on the Wildcats.
Blue.
Yeah, it's going to be on Higgs.
Huh.
Ernie back in for the Cats. Wildcats again 1-3. This is just Reitz's second game. They are 1-0. Again, Reitz presses Jasper. Cats try to get the ball up the floor. Into the corner. Day wide open. Shoots over 2 Reitz. Panthers circled out. No good. Rebound inside by Heim on the follow. And he was right there to put it back in.
Right spot at the right time right there.
Yeah, that 3, man, it just rimmed out. 54-46 to lead 8. Higgs on the other end. Takes it to the right elbow, tries to dump it inside to McHugh. He collects, fires it back into the middle of the floor. It's loose on the floor. Ball kicked, they say, I guess.
I'm not sure.
Bodies flew.
It looked like that was just a blow the whistle and come up with something.
Yeah, didn't call a foul either.
Yeah.
Guy.
We got to give Yardy a hard time. When
He's a fill-in tonight.
Yeah.
Somebody couldn't make it. McHugh to inbound. Got a whistle. Foul on the Cats on a hold on a dead ball.
Ernie.
That may be the 7th. Nope, 6th. Shipper, shot fake, goes into the lane, big jump stop, collects, puts it up, got it and one. Man, he's a load. Talked to Coach Albrand before the game. He really liked him, and he just takes it up strong.
Yeah, I remember him last year as a sophomore. He was, he was one of the up-and-coming players that they had.
Yeah.
I mean, he's gotten bigger and stronger, and he's a nice player.
6'7", junior. Free throw is up and good. Foley gets his 4th foul. It's problematic for the Wildcats in the inside game for them. Cats in a trap. They reverse it out. Foley up the sideline for the Cats. Gets it to Day. Day with it. Heim into the corner to Berger. Berger loose in the lane, puts it up over Shipper, went right into him. Maybe a foul before they got to that point. Cats able to get loose in the lane. It'll be Shipper, his 3rd, and at the line will be Caleb Berger. So Berger will step to the line. It's 57-46 with 6:41 to go in the contest. Cats need to cash in on these free throw opportunities. Free throw in the air is up and good by Caleb.
Berger needs to, I think, obviously he's just coming back from being injured, but, last year his forte was going to the hole, and I think right there he did what he did so well last year for him.
So Berger gets both free throws. He's got 7. It's 57-48. Once again, the Cats pressure. Reitz breaks it, and a whistle and a foul, and that may be it for Foley.
I believe Foley can take a seat for the night.
Yeah, he's going to be DQ'd here, and Gus Heichelbeck will pop up off John Gable's bench. Again, that's in a scramble situation on the full court, and that's going to happen, I guess, if you press like the Wildcats are pressing. Foley leaves with 4.
Well, they on the press breaker that time, they had 2 guys that they had the ball to Deese, and 2 guys just took off. And,
right.
And he just chucked it to him, and Foley was back trying to guard 2 guys, and he probably did about as good as what you could do there and make them earn them at the free throw line. But
yeah, McHugh hits the first one, 58-48. Next free throw on the way. This one is no good. Rebound, though, by the Panthers' Higgs. He missed the short-range shot in the Cats' outlet. They fire the ball up to Berger. The shot fake the shot, and he scores.
It's a good job of getting the ball down the floor in transition.
Yeah, Reitz failed to get back that time. Deese once again over the top. Higgs down the lane, scoops it up, missed it, but got fouled. Again, this press, if you're the defense, you want to make them maybe make 2 or 3 passes, but Reitz, it's just 1 pass and into a good position to score.
Yeah, they're passing over the top of the defense, and you can't allow that because it gives them too much the quick hitter, where they get the ball 1-2 passes and they're down there ready to shoot.
Yeah, most press breakers, you find somebody in the middle by the center court stripe, then fan it out to the wings as Higgs misses the free throw. But you're right, they're going right over the top at the bucket.
Yeah.
Higgs' second free throw is up and good. Ethan Higgs is into double figures with 10, and it's 59-50. Jasper can't get into that 6 or 7 point threshold. Here comes Berger up the floor, circles it back out on top, into the corner. Day, he spots up for a 3 and hits it. He's got 15, and it's 59-53. See if the Cats can get a stop here. Shipper.
See, they outman us down there on the end. They end up with more guys down there.
Now, McHugh stepped on the sideline as he was deep in the corner. He nailed the shot, but he didn't know where his feet were. You don't see that much in high school. You see it in college and the pros because the three-point line is very close to the sideline, not as much here in high school.
Yeah.
That was from way downtown. So the Cats down 6 with 5:56 to go here.
That's a big break there. I mean,
no doubt about it. Day will slide it into the backcourt for the Wildcats. Brings it back out front into the post to Heim on a cut, missed the shot. Rebounded by the Panthers. They quickly want to run. Higgs leaves it off on the wing to his brother, and he lays it up and in. That was Isaac Higgs from Ethan Higgs. Again, if you miss, you better get back down the floor.
Yeah, you're exactly right.
61-53 with 5:36 to go. Higgs at the line. Free throw is up, and this one's no good. Reitz missing some here in the fourth quarter, keeping the Cats in it. Here comes Day for Jasper with 5:30 to play in the game. Cats down 61-53 against the Panthers. Into the lane, jump stop out to Day. Day drives right baseline. He'll maneuver inside. Ball picked away by the Panthers. Behind the back dribble by Higgs. He waits for the defense to go by, lays it up and in, but the Cats going to foul him. And that time, Jasper did a good job of not letting him have the bucket.
Yeah, they did. You know, we talked earlier. You got to, make sure they can't get that thing up to convert the three-point play.
Man, they don't mess around. I mean, they get that steal or the rebound, and it's up the floor.
Yep.
So Isaac Higgs at the line for Reitz. Free throw is up and good.
This Higgs is a pretty good little player for only being a sophomore. I mean, he plays a lot of good minutes for him.
Again, probably playing Reitz right now. Not exactly the best thing coming off the long layoff, but same thing for Reitz, though. I mean, they have not played since December 4th. Kind of would like to ease into it a little bit, but playing a good Reitz team as Higgs hits the next free throw. 63-53. Panthers by 10 with 5:13 to go.
Every time we've, made a little run, they've been able to answer it. We just could never get it under the 5 or 6 point mark.
Nope. Jasper with the basketball. They're going to get some good looks here to get back in it. Fired outside, baseline. Day tries to get inside, misses the layup, rebounded by Shippert, and the Panthers on the move.
That was a real nice hesitation move by Day. Just didn't convert it when he got in there.
So the Wildcats defensively, Higgs terminates his little dribble, now into the lane. McHugh scoops it up. McHugh's had a huge game. He's got 15. And we go to the other end. John Gable wants a timeout here. It's a 30, 65-53 with 4:19 to go. Again, Jasper, they can't have too many empty possessions here, Jason, down the stretch.
No, you're exactly right. I mean, you've got to, with 4:19 left to go, you've got to convert every time you get the ball just about and come up with some defensive stops. Obviously the way this game's going, nobody's going to try to – the Reitz ain't going to try to hold the ball and run the clock out. So, you can force them into some turnovers and give yourself a shot. But, like we said, you got to convert those when you get them.
So see what happens here in this final 4:19 as we play here right out of the Christmas break for these teams.
Yeah, there's been a lot of basketball going on around the area, but Jasper's just not been fortunate enough to be playing in any of the tournaments or any of that stuff. So
yeah, it's been weird. Jasper had their break as the Wildcats bring it into the corner. Long three is up by Berger, no good. Rebounded by the Panthers. Deese clears it out. Forest Park had their little break as Deese threw a wild pass up to Higgs. Southridge, they had a little break when they were supposed to host their tournament in late December. They're back at it. The only team that really hasn't been coveted has been Northeast DuBois, but their problem was all the opponents that they had as a whistle blows and a 3-second in the lane violation. DuBois couldn't play because all the teams that they were playing at the beginning of the season, they were the ones, the opponents had the COVID, and the Jeeps were like the last team in DuBois County and for the most part southwestern Indiana to open. So it hasn't hit them yet. Hopefully it'll stay away from all these teams.
Yeah.
3:35 to play.
You just want these kids to have the opportunity to get out there and play.
Yeah, no doubt. Boys, girls, got wrestling going on and swimming.
Yeah.
Day with it. Cats down 65-53. Working around the outside. Jasper with it. Heichelbeck bottled up. Tries to leave it inside. High bounce pass picked off. Higgs on the other end. Scoops it in the lane. No good, but he got fouled again. Reitz has been at the rim a lot tonight, whether they have made them. And if they haven't, they've got fouled a lot. Again, it's even off misses.
Yeah.
And just really pushing the issue. They've been in that paint on fast break opportunities all night long.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, you look, though, they've only got 65 points. It seems like they should have a lot more with the way that the style of the game is being played. But
yeah, they've probably turned it over a lot, too.
Oh, yeah.
More than we think. Higgs gets his 11th point, 66-53 Panthers. Next charity toss, it's in the air. No good. Rebounded by the Cats. Again, got some work to do here in the final 3 minutes of this contest.
Can't have too many empty trips here anymore.
Not at all. Jasper with it. Day to Ernie at the right elbow. Deese on him. Tanner tries to force it up. Looked like it got blocked. Goodhue got it inside. He got to the basket and got fouled. Goodhue's going to get to the rim and get some fouls called against the opposition a lot. Deese gets his third. And Jace will be at the line for 2 here with 2:45 to go.
Jace is definitely a hard worker. He's got a little talent, not a lot, but he makes it, takes every ounce that he has and does the most with it and works his butt off.
He's got 7 now. 8 hits both free throws, usually knocks down the free throws too. 66-55, Panthers with it. Cats again press initially, then back off. Higgs again tries to get loose. Man, it's like I said, they attack that basket.
Yep.
And maybe if they don't get it, they bring it back out. Here comes Deese. He dribbles around with it, fell down, shovels it off to Jarvis. Jarvis behind the back dribble. Goes out to Higgs. Higgs, right elbow, gets cut off. Shipper along top of the key. Jumper's good. They're going to give him 3. Thought he might have been a long 2, but they're going to give him 3. The big man stepping outside. On the other end, Heim, he splashes home an open 17-footer on the other end.
We can't trade buckets, though.
Not this late. Nope, 69-57. Deese with it for the Panthers. Gets it ahead to Higgs, gallops through the lane, got it in 1, man. He just flung it up there, drew contact, and the ball just happened to fall through the hoop.
Yeah, he definitely likes to get to the hole and try to make things happen that way.
And I don't know, you defend this kind of maybe pack in a zone. It looks like they just beat you off the dribble if you're trying to play man and a little combo. Better be a good defensive team here to play Reitz. 1:56 to go. More subs into the game for the Cats. 71-57 here with 1:56 to go. Free throw is up and good for Higgs.
Reitz has got 3 subs coming in the game. Jasper brought in William Schmidt, and Mundy, and Wallace.
Will Kirkland in for Reitz, also Jade McHugh back in. Cats bring it in. Angler up the right side with 1:50 to play. Mundy on the post, gets it into Wallace. He goes nice up and under. Missed the shot, though, and the Panthers get the rebound, and they're off and running on the other end. Laid it up and in was Harrison Razor. Razor gets the bucket.
They don't let up off the gas pedal, that's for sure.
Nope, 74-57. Cats try to get something going. Mundy will crank up a left-handed 3, and he knocks it home. Or Jack, I should say. Jack knocks it home. His first 3. Got hot in that Memorial game.
Yeah, he did.
really.
He's had a couple games where he's shot the ball really well.
Yeah, he's a really good outside shooter, 74-60. Around the outside. Panthers force up a shot, 53 seconds to go. 74-60, game a lot closer much of this contest. Deep shot in the corner, no good. Rebounded by the Panthers. Again, the outlet. Ball tipped away by the Cats. Momentarily, but picked up by Jarvis. He lays it in. Panthers 76-60. 32 seconds to go. Cats on the other end. Mundi goes out deep. All-brand three again. This one rattles out, no good. Rebounded by Tinson, who's had a game on the other end. Long three by Kirkland glances off with 15 seconds to go.
A lot of shots going up here in the last minute of this game.
Yeah, inside shot blocked away by the Panthers. Tinson the other way on the back end. Shot by Kirkland is good with 2 seconds to go. And Kirkland gets the layup. Yeah, they didn't kind of back it out with the big lead.
No, they weren't going to just run the clock out.
And guys, they deserve playing time, I guess, and a chance to score too.
Yeah.
So at the line, Kirkland 78-60 with 2 seconds to go. Kirkland tries to add to the lead, and he gets it on the three-point play. And that'll be it. The Wildcats drop it to Reitz, 79-70 here at JHS Gym. We'll take a timeout. We come back, we'll have the scoring and some stats. Probably hear from a member of the coaching staff as well. This is Jasper Basketball on 18 WJTS. Kurt Gutgsell, Jason Stamm back to JHS. Reitz comes away with a 79-60 win over the Cats. It was 16-12 Reitz after one, 34-29 at the break. Jasper did make a little run at the end of the second quarter to get back in. 54-44 after three, and Reitz sprints away 79-70. Really balanced scoring for the Panthers. 15 by Jaden McHugh. He had a nice game. 14 more for Ethan Higgs. 12 for Owen Deese all through the first three quarters, including 8 in the first half. 11 for KT Tinson. It looked like all his run fast breaks over the top of the defense. Gavin Shipper, he had 10. 9 more for Isaac Higgs in the contest for the Panthers as well. So they had their main scores. I mean, they put 5 guys in double figures. So that's really good balance for the Cats. 15 for Isaac Day, including a 3 in the fourth quarter. 10 more for Tanner Ernie. Those came in the first three quarters. 9 in the game for Caleb Berger. 8 for Isaac Heim and 8 for Jace Goodhue. 4 in the game for Connor Foley and 3 for Jack Allbrand. Again, Jason, as we talked about during the game, that's a pretty tough go of it, coming off a long break, having to tee it up against a Reitz team, even though they haven't played in a long time. That's a tough way to come back to action.
It is. Like you said, obviously for both teams, they've had a long layoff. For Jasper to have to come back off of their break to play a team like that wants to get up and down the floor like they did tonight, but it's still, you keep saying it's early, but it's not, but it's
game-wise,
it is. So you look at it that way. You've got a lot of games left. We talked about it earlier. It's a sectional opponent, so I'm sure the coaching staff will take some things away from this. If we do get to play them in the sectional again in the tournament, they'll be a little better prepared for them, and we just have to see.
Yeah, the Cats again drop to 1-4 on the season. Panthers go to 2-0. Jasper again, the game with Lincoln Friday postponed. That's on your schedule. It'll be made up at a later date. Cats back here on Saturday against Evansville North, another possible sectional foe. That game will come your way Sunday at 1. Looking forward to Craig being back, and enjoyed it tonight. Jason, as always, when I get a chance to work with you, you guys do a great job. So have a good game against North.
Well, we'll try, and hopefully, we can bring them a little better luck Saturday.
Yeah, the Wildcats drop at 79-70. We'll take a break, and we'll have more Wildcat basketball right after this on 18 WJTS. Back at JHS, the Wildcats drop to the Reitz Panthers 79-60 in the first game back in a long while against the Panthers. Joined now by junior varsity basketball coach Caleb Begley. And Caleb, a tough way to ease back into play, playing a very good Reitz team. Your thoughts on the way things went tonight?
Yeah, I mean, there's really no easing back in.
Right.
Our schedule is going to be difficult from here on out. We got exposed in areas that, we were kind of concerned about. They had some length, some athleticism, and, that's our first time we've had our entire group out there. And, we got to play harder, we got to play tougher. There's just going to be some things that we've got to get corrected, and it's going to take time. But we've got, defensively we've got to be better, and then offensively we got to take care of the ball. But those are things that, we're going to watch the film, and we'll figure out how we can fix those.
You guys played a lot of players, and I'm sure at this point, after the long break, just trying to find some combinations that work.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's just, rotations are something that we got to figure out, who are we going to rotate in? How are we going to rotate our bigs? That's really almost the bigger question. We just haven't had a whole lot of time to work on that with everything that's been going on and guys being out. But hopefully we can stay healthy and continue to work on that.
How important is it to get back into the gym? I know the Friday game with Lincoln is postponed, but it gives you guys a chance to really get back with your whole group and get some things done that you hadn't had the opportunity to do so in the previous couple of weeks.
Yeah, I mean that's it's great to play games because it gives you a chance to figure out what you need to correct, but the practice floor is where you correct it. It's hard to make those just adjustments in the game and correct something when you haven't had a whole lot of time to work on it. So it'll be nice to get back on the floor these next 2 or 3 days, and I guess 3 days because we won't play Friday night as of now, and hopefully correct some of these mistakes.
What about your JV team? How are they doing?
No, we've been playing pretty well. They're playing hard. They played hard tonight. I think we got a 9-point win tonight. So just been pleased with their attitude, their mentality coming in the game. They're a fun group to coach when they're playing hard.
All right, Caleb, we'll let you go. Get back to the locker room. Best of luck this weekend against North.
Thank you.
That is Jasper junior varsity coach Caleb Begley joining us here post-game. Wildcats drop it to Reitz 79-70 here at JHS Gymnasium. Again, next up, North on Saturday. We'll have the game for you coming up Sunday at 1 on 18 WJTS TV. Again, the Lincoln game postponed on Friday night. It's going to wrap things up here tonight from JHS for Jeremy Markos with our video. Jason Stamm, my color commentator tonight. I'm filling in for Craig Schneider. Welcome, or get back, Craig, as soon as possible from your vacation. And for Caleb Begley on the Wildcat coaching staff, I'm Kurt Gutgsell saying good night from JHS Gym.
This has been a presentation of 18 WJTS Sports.